This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age?
Not in the news.
Not in the news. That's
Definitely not in the news.
Fake news.
Bit of spam, fake news. Fake news.
Fake news, dude. Fake news. Well, we're on. We're recording.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I do.
Good evening.
Allows device access for videos. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it?
There we go.
It's all good.
We've got a guest in.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you. So excited to join the Dad Tales clan.
Oh, that's
Am I guest number 2?
Oh, no, we've had a few guests.
No, yeah, very few.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can't watch those ones.
He said he was a hardcore listener.
Excuse me. I
Well,
am.
to be fair, since the generation of YouTube, we hadn't many guests, have we?
No. I
Thank
think he
you.
said he was hard when he listens.
Mm.
That's what he said. Not he's a
He likes it
hardcore.
hardcore, I think it was.
Oh, he likes it hardcore. That's
So take it easy on me,
Yeah.
guys. I'm only like in minute 1.
bullying.
So it's yourself. Who are you? What?
Why are you here?
Why are you?
I'm here because I'm
Random
the.
person knocking on the door. Going, can I be part of this crew?
It was more we saw him walk past.
Get in here.
I'm here.
Come on,
So I'm the
chat.
number 1 listener and watcher of your show.
That's it. Bragging it. Number
I
one.
think it's going on.
Out of 2.
Number one. So look what we've got going on.
That's it. Just allow.
We like a bit of tech.
Keep
Can't
saying
beat
allow
it.
it.
Can't be. it.
I've been watching the show for at least 2 years now. At least 2 years.
You, that's been what?
So, do you
I
know-
mean, died to know it
Oh,
was.
you're the reason we keep going.
So normally they have like 2 or 3 views. So I'm like the 4th or 5th one normally.
That's
That watches it.
me, you, your
My
missus, your mum.
And then I normally watch it on my dinner break.
Nice.
So
It's worth watching.
yeah,
Is it?
is it?
Yeah, it is.
I've just got an email notification.
Very good.
So I love the show and wanted to be part of it. And I said this years ago that I wanted to come on. I'm just so happy it started.
we've been busy, haven't we? We've been
Anyway,
busy
does that look?
trying to get... How do we know you? How do we know you? Where are you from?
It's like an interview. This. Not prepared for the interview. You know me because I'm a ghoulie, born and bred ghoulie for my sins.
Jim Paul, I know that.
And then generally know from the gym and the circuits and the pump have you. You do kettles. You used to do circuits a lot and gym a lot.
Yeah.
There's always
Spin.
that one noisy kid at the back, isn't there?
Spin.
There's always that one noisy
Yeah, but I think you guys like that because otherwise it'd be boring.
I do.
Absolutely.
I feed off that.
Yeah.
I love feeding off this. When as soon as you walk into my class, I'm like, yes. Yes. Now I can be even more over the top, taking the piss, and that's it. That's about me. It's one of those classes where I'm just like, I'll have a laugh here, and then as soon as you walk in, I go, get in. I can go even more over the top.
And I know that. Callum's same because this class is pretty boring sometimes. But when I walk in, I have a laugh and a joke with him.
The bants are alive.
So yeah, that's why I love it. And Kevin goes to him and goes, "Oh, it's been boring tonight without you." And I was like, "Yeah, because I wasn't there." But I know that, and I have a good crack with you all.
Entertainment factor.
I have a good crack with you, and that's the good point of it, isn't it?
It makes exercise less of a struggle, doesn't it? We can have a bit of a giggle on the way.
Yeah.
Got to have fun. What's the point in doing it?
We've got to have...
Exercise is hard work.
It depends how much you do.
Yeah.
I make it look easy.
I make it look easy.
Actually,
Yeah.
I was watching you do exercise yesterday.
Which
I was watching
what?
you do a balance.
Body balance.
I know.
How flexible am I?
I was stood at the door watching, and he was doing this pose where you was on your knees, and your knees were apart.
I do a frog pose.
And like the thing was, you were so in the zone. You was just like, yeah, we'll do this. And then you moved to one side, and you went into like that kneeling rifleman.
Did you see me
I
do a
was
bear,
like,
mate? Did you see me go like around back of my head?
no, I won't say that long. But I was just watching. I'm like, you struggle to stand up straight. How are you doing that?
I'm a man of many talents. When I get going, I'm in.
What is balance?
It's yoga, Pilates, and Tai Chi put together. And I am the most flexible man in Yorkshire.
Yeah, you used to do that. What's that not a dance one, but that
Body balance.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
I used to do on the stage. Ah, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I am.
I'll be
I'm a
honest.
surprise package
Yeah,
when I
I
get
remember
going.
that.
I was a little bit impressed.
Best compliment I've heard from balance is, so someone was trying to describe who I was. I didn't know who I was.
Hang on.
What did they say?
So
Gets his tits out.
Can't believe you can bend for a fat guy.
well, no, that's it. It was born like that. It was born like that. So someone's explaining to someone, they went, "Oh, I've went to a new class," and they were trying to explain who I was. It was like, "Who is it then? Who's the instructor?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know his name." I was like, "Well, what's he look like?" And she went, "Well, he looks like he shouldn't be able to do it, but he's fucking really good at it." I was like, "I'll take that. Shouldn't look like he can do it, but he's really good at it."
I think I said that in the best man speech.
Doesn't look like he can
It
shag,
shouldn't
but he
look-
fucking have a go.
It shouldn't look like he can pull a bird, but he can.
Good looking boy, me.
What
Man of many talents.
a bad lad. So, today's topic. Which one of the 7 dwarves would you punch first?
Dopey.
You've thought about this, haven't you?
Dopey's having it.
All day long.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know it. What was the rest of them?
Happy.
Bashful.
Yeah.
Doc.
What is Doc?
Doc is the leader.
Yeah, but what is a Doc?
Just a name. I think they got to the point when struggling for emotions and went, Doc.
Sad cunt.
Dickhead. I couldn't say that's what we're Doc.
That's 4.
So we've got Doc, Happy, Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, Grumpy.
Leo.
And
And Doc?
Doc, I think that's 7 years ago,
Is
yeah.
that 7?
Yeah.
7 dwarves.
Okay, look at me now, man, isn't it?
I've got Sneezy, I think. Because that's irritating, isn't it?
Yeah. I love a good sneeze though. I love a good sneeze.
Yeah, but one sneeze and you're done.
No. I like to milk it. I'm one of the people like, do you know people saying, bless you? I'm like,
It's supposed to be like an eighth of an orgasm.
I don't think it is. Because I can at least go like 8 times. I'm not coming in my pants. So, so definitely not.
So you say.
I got one thing I wanted to talk about just coming to my head. What was that show you two were on?
Steph Fat Lunch?
Yes. I don't think I've
I
seen
see-
it. I've not
24.
seen a show
Alright,
that you guys have talked about that. You
Alright.
talked about it the first week it happened, but what happened? All our listeners want to know.
What you
Yeah.
did wrong?
R.I.P.
Car crash. The one episode I went with him as a wingman, he ruined it for us. He got Steph
For everyone.
kicked. Yeah,
What
Steph-
happened?
He got Steph kicked off.
Got the programme cancelled.
Did you just what?
So,
Lights came on you. You just panicked. What?
Do you remember when Keir Starmer said, release the sausages? it was very similar to that.
to be fair, it was.
He lays in bed at night going,
It was
the
very,
fuck was I doing?
it was very much a Joe Biden episode, wasn't it? It was like, it's a bit of it's a bit
And then his handler came and just pushing him off the stairs.
And you went, sorry.
I had flashbacks to
Vietnam.
I had flashbacks, yeah. When I was at school, I was in a school play, and I just never thought of learning my lines. I thought that was a bit rubbish. So I got on stage on the night of like the performance, Goal Grammar School, full hall of people.
Just as much as I'm trying to pause it there, so that's a sad story. But I blame the teachers for that. As much as they've gone, right, learn your lines, there's been no
like
due
the
diligence to
best
check that this kid knows what I'm talking about. And you've gone to sort of on stage, you've gone,
Well, hang on. So I thought it was you didn't know the topic before you went on.
right.
that's
So I'll come to that.
that's behind the camera scenes. It's not like they just sprang us on us, but yeah.
No, so this I had flashbacks to this because what happened on when I was on stage, I learned some of my lines but not all of them, and then I got on and I just went, has it, and there's always somebody in the front row that you can prompt, and you just say prompt, and they've got the script, and they just give you the line so you can then go, and I just kept repeating these same words over and over again. And bear in mind, this is like Act 1, Scene 1.
This isn't Step Back Lunch.
This is when I was at school.
Yeah, this is kid.
And then, so I went off, and then the director woman, she just went, "You're not going back on."
Understood it. Get it.
It was.
Why?
So there was 4 nights of performance, and there was 2 people for every part. So if anybody was sick, there was still someone that could fill it. And they just went to the other person, right, you're on, you're going to do it. So basically that person played the rest of my part, and I just want the lad back on. Fast forward 20 years to Steph's Pat Lunch.
And the rest there.
Behind the curtain, they ring you in the morning and tell you about the topics that they're going to discuss, and you give them your answers. And they basically, when you get there, they go, "I like what you said there. Can you say that on telly?" And they go, "Right, we'll talk about whatever it is. Can you have a chat about that? And we've always gone together, haven't we?
Yeah.
And whenever we the say right, you're in this segment. So when the adverts go on, they go right. It's your bit now. Do you remember what you're saying? Yeah, great. And we're always being together. Like, yeah. What do I say? What do I say? You weren't there that time.
No, I don't know where I was.
So
I said I couldn't make it, and you went, "Fuck yeah, I'm living my dream. I'm gonna make it big on my own." I'm like, "You need me anyway. You need me." And can't perform about death.
Yeah,
that was
double
proven,
act.
That was proven.
Double act.
And had his little hint. Death
Yeah.
couldn't do on his own.
Come with that Holly.
So I did tell her. I did warn him. He didn't fucking listen.
No. So I rocked in thinking I was Bertie Big Boom, and was talking through it. And when I talk, I tend to pause, and I kind of have that moment. And I'm trying to think what I'm saying next, and I did that, and then I was just like, "Oh no!" I tell you what happened.
I was actually watching it live and recorded it. So do you want me to?
No. So I tell you what happened. No, I tell you what. So there was. I tell you what. There was talking about. Who was the guy that walked up and down his garden during COVID?
Yeah, the
Tom.
pensioner. Yeah,
Tom. And was talking about that, and there was a woman in the row in front of me, and I really liked this woman. Not like that. Just I got on really well, but we used to have a chat beforehand, and she said something, and then I was not contradicting, but I was saying the opposite to what she was saying. And as I was talking, I could see her shaking her head like this.
Oh right.
And I started then concentrating on that.
Yeah.
And as I was talking, then I sort of paused, and then I just thought, and for what felt like about 35 minutes, I was just looking at her going, "Oh, I've pissed her off."
Yeah.
And then went, "Let's go to a break."
Yeah. And we went, "You fucking said." Then we're like, "All right, off here."
I was watching it going.
Ooh. I've never watched it back.
I have loads of times.
I recorded it, right?
It's my favourite thing to watch.
Because like, oh, Andy's on, so I recorded it, and I watched that going.
The thing was,
and then stopped it and went, "I'm not going to send him that."
The thing was as well, I remember doing a class once and was talking to somebody, and they were saying, "Oh yeah, saw you up telly, messed up, didn't you?" I was like, "Oh god, oh god." And I think while I was looking at this woman's back of her head and she was shaking her head like that, all I was thinking was, "I'm going to be a meme."
Well, you're thinking, because when that happens to you, you know, you're thinking, and then someone's staring at you, and you're thinking, "Oh shit, I'm taking too long to think about an answer. Oh no, what I'm going to say. Oh no, bleh."
It was literally like that, yeah. And
you can tell.
I remember talking to someone else, and they said they'd seen it. I was like, you couldn't really tell. I think they was being quite polite.
Very polite.
Yeah.
Not quite polite. Very
Because it's the way you went, "Sorry." If you hadn't said sorry, you might have got away with it a bit.
Cried.
Yeah.
I got away with it.
To be fair, I had one very similar where I was meant to contradict somebody, but they were before me. And then as I was talking, I'm like, I agree with that. I completely disagree with what my viewpoint is. Like, sort of, they argued me, and I'm like, yeah. So
What, you didn't want to go back on what you'd said?
So Steph came to me, and I'm like, yeah, sort of. Do you know what I mean? So I sort of like sided with them, which is a bit of wrong thing to do because I was more controversial to be on the other side. I said to him, I bottled it. I absolutely bottled it. But I got away with mine, if that makes sense. I sort of just like agreed with it. It looked like I was like a second opinion of agreeing what she was saying.
I think we can say now, but there was a couple of really good moments on there where we was absolutely fucking sat there, absolutely bawling with laughter.
The best was when there was this program, and it was like, say what you see, like catchphrase. And I can't remember what it is now, but it was like, so like these two pictures came up and it made, so like say it was like a lord, and then there was a ring, that would make Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's just like famous saying. And there was one, and it was a Chinese person, and it was someone in someone's ear. And this guy went, Chinese whispers. And I was like,
Yeah.
No, was that the answer? But he said something like really, really weird, like, I don't know, Asian screaming.
I don't know what we said, but then, that was it. Fucking god! But because it's live, you, like the runners and stuff like shh. Where it's like, you can't see which camera's on you because like loads of cameras, you know, should switch and stuff.
You have to sort of stay really stone faced just in case anything pans to you at any time. They say that, so you're almost sat there, but just smiling just in case.
Yeah.
You can't pick your nose, you can't scratch. They took phones off us, so you couldn't like get your phone out or all like that. There was that, and then on the very first episode we went on, who was that designer quite attractive designer off the telly. Do you not remember when she was doing a piece and the camera
Oh yeah.
just sort of swiped around? And he was stood in front of us so you could see his screen, and it's just
He's doing it. So someone fucking laughing our heads off. Obviously, his camera went live, but he just went straight and we looked at each other was like, the fuck is this guy fucking baby Tom over it? You know what I mean?
Good lad.
I think that was one of the best things.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was that your last show?
That one was the first one. The last one
The last one we did
where I messed up.
That was the last one. Yeah, I couldn't get an opportunity to go on again because he fucked
I
up.
think it was.
Yeah, but then she quit after that.
Yeah. So
No, it got pulled. So I went on the
Did
Tuesday.
you know that before you?
no.
Oh.
No. So what they do is with TV programs, they get recommissioned every so often, and it always gets recommissioned because it has decent viewers, and it's always up for awards and stuff like that. And it's like a mainstream program. But Channel 4 wanted to save money, so that was one thing that they chose to pull to save some money. I went on the Tuesday.
On the Friday.
On the Friday, we got the email saying, "Oh, in a few weeks' time, that's it, it's done. When it comes to the end of the series, that's it done."
And because they're already pre-booked in so advance, they want an opportunity then to do like another, so they're already pre-booked. So like we knew a month in advance if we were going to be on, if that makes sense. But we didn't know what we were going to be talking about. We just knew we were going to be on.
So do you know when you got asked the question about Tom or whatever he's called? Because it was one of his daughter had bought a swimming pool or something like that. So you knew the topic about Tom, but you didn't know the question you was going to get.
Oh no, they asked, so in the morning they ring you and they'll say, right, we're going to talk about Tom. What do you think about it? And then they basically create the question from there. So mine was something to do with, it wasn't really how she spends the money. I'm more worried about giving money to the NHS and then wondering where it goes. Does that go into shareholders? Does that go into your top bosses' pockets for bonuses and stuff like that? So then they will gear a question around that. What do you think about Captain Tommy's money? And that's what
I can't remember what the question was, but I do remember watching it going.
Here he is. Car crash.
It was like that. Watching because I wanted to record it to send it to him. Say, hey, I'm watching you on TV. I go,
delete.
Oh no, I'm not deleting it.
I've got it recorded, but I've just never watched it. It's the only one I've never watched.
What I used to love about Steph Lunch as well, I know he's talking about ourselves a bit vainly here, but
hang on, the stars of the show.
I never told people about it, so I used to love the fact when someone go, did I see you on telly? I'm like, yeah, yes, exactly. I'm the worst person for publicising myself. I don't really sing my own song. I'm really bad at like not bragging, but I won't tell people about things like the
this dickhead here. It's like when Jim was like, did you watch it last night?
the podcast.
That's what I said. Did you watch it last night? I won't be telling people I'm going on previous in case I fuck up like that. Definitely won't now.
Well, I don't tell people about podcasts and stuff like that. I tell people I know who knows that they know I've got it. But I won't randomly go to someone and say, by the way, I've got a podcast.
That's why no one watches it.
But I just find it
so
so vain and so.
Get it out there.
Yeah.
Get it out there.
It's something that we've never done. We're
bad at publicising.
Yeah, but you don't need the views, do you? Let's be honest.
No,
you're not making money out of it, are you?
No, because we know if we wanted to, we'd have to put more time into it. And I think we're quite happy with
what we get out of it.
It's
what we get out of it.
I genuinely think if we wanted to, you could do something with it.
I know this is an excuse for piss up for you two. I've only been here half an hour. I already know this is an excuse for piss up, so it's fine.
It's an excuse for piss up, but it's like a social interaction that I get to get out of the house
and you get star guests on.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
That's what we need.
So, topics then. You've got an array of topics.
So.
You just want to touch my face.
Jumper.
You just want to touch my face.
I thought it was food.
So in my job, I get to see loads of different people, next to loads of different people, from site guys, office guys, blah, blah, blah. So I told them all I was coming on the show. So these are all topics from a variety of people, not just me.
That's what we want.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be good to get different perspectives rather than just me. So, okay, shall I start?
Yeah,
so I've got a long list of things to talk about. Some of them are really shit, some of them are quite good, but
Let's start with the shit ones.
I'll start from top.
Okay.
Because it's just a list like that, so I can't want to go all the way through them.
That's a list.
We were all night. This could be like a 4-part.
Okay, I'm going to keep this one till last. This is my favourite one, but we'll start for the second one.
Because that's the top, but that's my favourite second.
Yeah, but that was my favourite.
I'm going to come back to
That was my favourite one.
You'll be like, oh, I like that one. I like that one. Ooh, that's that one.
That's your finisher. What's your
Yeah,
foreplay?
right, okay.
Are you going to warm me up?
Why are toffs bad leaders? Why are they MPs, Eton boys / private education? And why do they think they are good leaders?
Right, hang on. Soapbox. You've got 30 seconds. Get on it. Off you go.
Because fucking the rich bastards. That's what it is. It's just a money-making conveyor belt, isn't it? To be fair...
Right, let me just interrupt. In normal life, rich people want to get richer. Rich in power is where people want to go.
Yeah.
And I think it doesn't matter. You look at somebody like Ronaldo, he's never going to get to a point where he goes, do you know what?
I've got enough money.
I've got enough money. I'll go play for, who was his Sporting Lisbon, for his first club. You go, that's my love, that's my hometown. I'm going to go play for them. Because they ain't going to pay him as much. Why does he need more and more money? And I think that's the same with politicians. It's power with them, isn't it? If they're in a position of power, they can gain more money. And I'm like, what do you need? And I say that in the position I'm in, knowing full well, if I was on 350 grand a week, I'd go, nah, I ain't doing that. I want 400.
Yeah. And you were saying release sausages as well.
Do you need to be qualified to be an MP, or you just go knock on doors?
No,
So any dickhead can do it.
Anyone can, but obviously you've got to go through your local constituency and then work your way up. So like you have like ward members, and then you go on, then you like be like an MP's aide, and then you work your way up through the political spectrum.
So my point is, just go to Eton and get Eton educated. It's gonna be thick as pig shit, but they still go through MPs because
they have the financial support. So to be an MP, you need someone to really back you financially, and to like pay for your
Or you need
printing
to be
and
like Boris. You need to be a top shagger.
top shagger, big hair.
He's a top shagger, isn't he?
But I wouldn't be a politician
If you're not a top shagger.
for shitloads of money. I wouldn't do it.
But they don't get loads of money. They don't. They're like, I think what's MP get 120 grand or something like that.
That's loads of money.
It's
loads of
No,
money.
but not for like running the country, is it?
Yeah.
Sort of money.
You think when managers of banks and things like that get a
Yeah,
lot more
millions.
yeah, but
But a lot of these
It's
people,
what
they come into that job. It's them that drop into this.
it's also what they cream off the top. Innit? They might be 120 grand a year, but then they go, "Oh, you need this PPE."
And you're getting a £4,000 dress paid for you by Lord, whatever his face.
It's to Arsenal.
Well, did you see about the Arsenal thing? He said he's got his normal seats, but because he didn't want to take up loads of other seats from us in having security around him, he wants to go to his private box.
Oh yeah, man, this Phil Chestnut. Politics. I'm not a fan of it. I do quite like politics, but for me, I just find the whole thing hypocritical in my eyes.
I think they're a bunch of pricks.
Me too. Okay, next one. This is a good one. This one. Office gossip.
Love it.
Why it is good? Why people love it?
I absolutely love gossip.
Why?
Because I'm a nosy bastard. I am an absolute nosy bastard.
I like
What?
office gossip if it's not about me.
Yeah, but do you think people are gossiping when you're not in there?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. So does that make you love it more that when you're doing it, someone else is doing it behind your back anyway?
Fair,
So you're doing it because everyone's doing it about you?
I do it because I'm a nosy bastard. I like to be intrigued about other people. And I like I say, if people talk about me, fair dues.
I think
Fill
a
your
lot of it's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's the fun gossip I like.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, did you see Barbara? See what she was wearing today? I don't want to go into the details. Oh, fucking Barbara's shagging them and she's doing this.
Oh no,
But I want the little stuff. Oh, look at her. She's on a diet. Look at her. Smash that cake in. That's the gossip I like.
And the worst one is after Christmas do, coming back after Christmas do.
Oh yeah, who's been with who?
Yeah,
Oh,
that is the worst one by far.
To be fair, I don't think I know many in my generation that's like Christmas antics are meant to be like notorious, are they? But I genuinely don't think I know many that have.
Yeah, where do you go, Weatherspoons?
Yeah, I genuinely don't think. I think I work night house there.
because they're all talking about you.
Yeah. But there's none of that, like, like work relationships anymore. I think that's a gone thing now. I don't really know many people that have work relationships. They used to, like, when we was like when I was younger at Lifeguard, less than a man, it was right for our building, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there are loads of girls your age doing it.
You're welcome.
Now there's, now there's not.
No,
What have you got now?
but to be fair, I'm probably not aware of it, actually. It probably is happening, but because I'm not in that circle, I'm probably not. That's probably what it is. I'm not aware
Yeah,
of
but
it.
when you was that age and you were doing pool,
Yeah.
there was what
That's just what
6
you
or
did.
7 guys and probably 6 or 7 girls at any one point doing it.
Yeah.
So you're all the same age.
Yeah,
So you're all going to go out and mingle, aren't
yeah,
you?
I know what you mean, yeah.
Whereas
But,
now you're not going to mingle with all.
no,
staff,
yeah, you're probably right. I'm not aware that's happening. It probably is happening.
It's probably you're probably blinking to it as well. If it's going on, I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
That's going to cause me a headache on
Yeah.
Monday.
I'm pregnant, and what's is it in work's time? What? How's that happen? I don't know.
Could you trace that back
Probably
to the hour?
9 months. Hang on, whoa.
I bet you can get it to the hour now. You
Okay,
was-
boring one. Tradesmen, where are they? And none for next generation.
I do worry about next generation tradesmen. A big time.
Try getting a plumber now.
I was just about to say,
Try getting one.
plumbers. The running joke at the moment is plumbers are making the most money because there's a massive shortage of plumbers. So it used to be Sparkies when I was 15, 16. It was Sparkies. Like Sparkies were the people that had all the money because then everyone went into that trade, and now got a massive shortage of plumbers. I do worry for next generation because I think kids as well today aren't practical.
There's going to be influencers, sit on the phone,
Exactly.
YouTubers.
Yeah. Do you know
That's
what
it.
the problem is though? It's all these games though nowadays where they're all fighting and stuff like that, and it's all space age. There was loads of plumbers out when Super Mario was around.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? That's the best joke you've ever fucking done. Let's call it a day. Podcast done. I'm out of here. I tell you what, that was the fucking best joke you've ever
All right, let's move on from that because he's not going to beat that. Why do kids turn twats when they get a phone?
Oh, I think because they become twats with other kids.
Yeah.
And I think because they're getting the little groups, you know yourself, you'll be in a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
You will as well, with your mates, and then there'll be a side group of that 1 or 2 people.
Oh, yeah.
How many groups have you got that I'm not?
Loads. Yeah. So I'm consciously aware of a group, if that makes sense, and then there's a group within a group that are having conversations, and then like when the big group misses out on the conversation, they're like, well, I didn't know about this. It's like, oh shit, it was in the other group who was talking about this. Fuck, we missed out on it. So yeah, and I think a lot of stems from that, is in like why kids are.
Because you'll have a group where kids in a class will go, right, we're with this, and then all of a sudden, then there's a little subgroup, subdivide, same on.
Why is that term to a twat though?
I think it's to do with attention.
I think there's
Attention span, I
a one-upmanship in people trying to find their position maybe within their own like peer group.
Because actually as well, I think there's been a change of the person that's not the bully, because I don't agree with bullying. But used to be like the toughest or the roughest sort of kid was always the bully. Whereas now I think social media is them kids are probably not the cool kids either, because I'm not lauding it. But the popular kids were the ones that was a bit rough, bit fighty, bit all them sort of things, bit naughty. Whereas now I think it's changed because the social media aspects of the intelligence of using the phone and being quite articulate and being a bit vindictive and having an understanding has made a difference. I.e., like say someone's got a bit of money or whatever, has got a better phone, so that's become now like a social status of like, well, I've got one up on you.
Or they're good at like creating like pictures and memes and stuff like that. You get like a picture, stick somebody's head on it. If you're good at that type of stuff, straight in a group chat, that's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah, why is that doesn't make you a twat though, does it?
I just wanted, what do you decide for a twat?
Just
A
So, like-
dickbag.
It's the clue to a phone.
nothing moves. Just like
All right, so
like
not
that kind of
necessarily
twat, not being a
but just
bullying, as in. So you're under this.
there's a
that
couple of things
kind of
in
thing.
there, because there's one thing where you like, if somebody read a book and there was ignoring you, you go, that's all right. It depends what they're
Good
doing
point.
on the phone, innit? Because if they're just playing games or just scrolling, it's brain deadness.
Yeah.
If they're generally looking at something that they're reading or looking at, and you think, actually, I'm all right with that. So it's what they're doing on it. The mindless scrolling is dog shit.
Snap, chat. I don't have it.
I don't.
That's what they are nowadays.
You don't?
No.
How do you send your nudes?
My missus got Snapchat.
Snapchat, that's all you do now. That's all he's on.
See, I did have Snapchat, but I just couldn't do with it because it's one of those things where someone sends something, I'm like, boop, boop, it's disappeared, and then see what you said.
Exactly. You nudes.
I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see no. I'm like,
The thing is, there's a couple of things with Snapchat because the conversations delete, so you can almost put anything in there and it's gone. Unless you're saving conversations, they all disappear.
Yeah, but don't it tell you you're saving it or something?
If you screenshot the thing or you save the pictures, it will tell you. But if there's a conversation going on there, if we have a conversation and then I think it's about 12 hours or 24 hours, it just deletes. So there's no trace of it. Whereas like WhatsApp, it's very different than it. It's there.
So what you're
So
saying
I think
is
that also
Snapchat's for people having affairs. My missus got Snapchat.
things like
Questions to be asked, love.
Snap maps as well. Like, there's a lot of other
Snap
stuff.
maps.
Snap maps, so you can see where people are.
Oh yeah.
So if I'm like say Escape, I go on there and go, oh, they want to Escape as well. Oh,
So everyone knows where you're at. It's in one point.
You don't have to have it switched on. You can have that switched off if you have never.
Okay.
It's always off.
Next one.
Top.
Electric cars. Why are they gay? Don't work for everyone. I think I wrote that when I was in the car.
Have you got
Going to
electric car?
No.
So I ain't got electric
I'm
car.
never going to have electric car.
I can't. So
Never.
where I live on a street and the infrastructure's not there for me to have an electric car. I ain't got to drive.
You're right, trip hazard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I'd have to have a cable either running over the top and then down to a car.
What they said about bringing them out at street lampposts?
Well, even that's great, but I never park in the same space.
No.
I park
Also-
anywhere up and down my street, all over.
Also, lampposts are so dull nowadays. We used to go
Full
to
of
play
dog shit.
football under a street light. You couldn't play football under a street light now.
No.
And then you imagine sucking more energy out of that. Fucking place will be pitch black.
I got out. They're supposed to be green, these electric cars. You know,
I saw a blue one.
you know
I've seen red ones as well.
all those kids watching, EVs are not green.
No,
See that big Drax thing over there?
that's pumping.
Do you know what
electricity
happens?
into the thing.
Have a guess what fires that up?
Gas.
Coal.
Coal.
I thought that just made clouds.
Yeah, acid rain then goes to Denmark and Norway, pisses on them. It does.
Right, I'm going to wrap up. So it's episode 1.
And we'll come back for episode 2.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
What do you mean episode 1?
So
So
great.
we have,
There's more.
So we have breaks because
Do you?
we
It
can't.
keeps them on the
I don't see this on the edits.
We don't like to have long episodes. So when we have guests, we do a couple of episodes. So
So we'll pause that one there. Keep smiling. I'll see you all next week.
stay safe.
Bye.
Right, now go take your top off.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.